Hi everyone, it's Becca. This is the first vlog that I am doing this semester. Per the request of my professor, Mr. Jeremy Bruick, he asked us to broaden the spectrum of how we answer each blog that we do every week. So this week I decided to do a vlog. This past week in class we had Mrs. Lindsay Morehart in our class, and she talked to us about a few different tools that we could use as educational pieces in our classroom. The first one we talked about was Kahoot. In Kahoot, you can kind of use it, it's like an online quiz game that a teacher can make, or anybody can make really. It's really fun. The questions are projected onto the main computer or smartboard or just on a projector, and every student or groups of students have devices and they answer the question that they see on the board. And I thought this was a really cool way to see where your students are in your classroom and how they are and what they're learning really, and what they're absorbing from what you're teaching. It's a great way to formatively assess your students, and it's fun. She gave us a quiz on Canada, and I can easily say I learned a lot about Canada because during that time, the quiz that we took, I got most of the questions wrong. Let's just put it that way. I didn't lose. I can proudly say that I didn't lose, but I did not do very well. So it was just for me, it would tell you what the answer was at the end. So even if I did get the question wrong, I was still learning because I would realize, oh, I got the question wrong. Oh, but here's the answer, you know? Another thing that she talked to us about was blogging with your students. And this is something I'm not new to. We've been doing it this whole semester, and I think it is a good way for students to learn. I've noticed that I'm learning more. Like, I really have to think about what I want to write because I want my writing to be at its best quality ever, because I'm not going to post just anything to my blog. What I especially liked about the blogging sites that she told us about kidblog.com and edublog.com. She said that the teacher gets an email telling him or her, what the students want to post. Like, every time they want to post something to their blog, they get an email and they can proofread, make sure it's appropriate or it's the best quality they can possibly get out of that student, and then decide whether they're going to go through with posting it or have the student revise it. And another cool feature of these two websites is that comments that come to the students' blogs, the teacher can monitor them so that nothing inappropriate or not needed to be posted doesn't get posted. The last thing she talked to us about that I found so cool was Mystery Skype. It's where students in other classrooms Skype into either your classroom or another classroom. That was so confusing. Two classrooms Skype each other. The teachers know where they're from and they know the things that the classroom's learning about and stuff like that, but the students don't know anything about the other classroom, and they have to together try and find out, ask each other questions about where they're located, things that are around them, and slowly they have to try and find out where the other classroom is located, and then after that they get to just talk about things that they're learning and different things that they do. And I think that's a good way to bond with other students that are either in the United States or from other countries even. You just get to learn so much more culture and geography in the process. This class was really fun. It was really fun to be able to go back into class and meet with some of the students that wanted to meet up instead of just meeting online. And it was a good class. We had a good time, and it was just very educational but still laid back, and I still learned a lot. So I would say this week was a thumbs up.